To imagine radically different futures in the way food is produced and consumed, long-term perspectives are needed to support food system transformation. Today's world faces substantial uncertainties and systematic challenges like climate change, shifting diets, and the impact of pests, diseases, natural disasters, and conflicts. As Foresight helps to understand the long-term consequences of these trends and risks, the Foresight4Food network actively seeks to link national, regional, and global processes and perspectives. With the same vision, in June 2024, the Foresight4Food initiative held its 4th global workshop in Dhaka, where a diverse group of foresight practitioners came together to share ideas and discuss the latest thinking and challenges in making foresight transformative.
A workshop that's being held today here in Dhaka. This is the first time that I'm meeting so many foresight practitioners, people who have been working in this field, has been using these tools and approaches.
First of all, it's the convening of people from all over the world, really. And that has been very, very special. We've been really, really welcomed in Dhaka. You could see that a lot of effort has been put into the whole process.
In a highly interactive week, over 120 foresight practitioners from across 22 countries came together for the workshop with different views on the role foresight can play towards food system transformation.
What I really like about foresight as an approach is that it helps people to reflect on their own role in more systemic way to really integrate food systems thinking, make people reflect on their own position in the food system, and that it helps from there to think about how they project themselves into the future.
Foresight has a great convening power. If done well, it can be a safe space for candid discussions that at the same time are creative and generative. Rather than just being a long meeting about the present, it's really thinking about how some things you know and some things you don't know yet may come together to create the future.
The workshop commenced with a masterclass giving an overview of foresight and scenario processes to the participants, as well as an opportunity for more experienced practitioners to share and discuss. During the day 1 and 2 of the workshop, 16 different case studies on the use of foresight across Africa, Asia, and the Middle East were shared, where participants shared their experiences and lessons and identified ways of strengthening foresight practice in their own countries and regions.
It's been so good to just see all the different tools being used in different ways, because sometimes you can know about certain processes and certain steps within foresight, but it's also really refreshing to hear from another perspective, how they've applied those steps, how they've applied those tools in their context.
I come from a research background, and therefore my research is mainly to the policy reviews, and these foresight tools are all relevant actually to review the government policies, so that this could really actually contribute in transforming, especially in reference to the food systems, not only in Bhutan. Again, it is also quite applicable, especially in our regions called Hindu Kush, Himalayan region.
I was really pleased to see the progress of Foresight4Food in terms of the applications and development of methods. I was part of the first 2 Foresight4Food workshops, and now I can see the enormous progress that has been happening in applications, and also seeing the diversity in terms of countries, participants that are coming together.
A strategic session on financing highlighted the necessity of increasing investment in food system and the role of foresight in making an informed decision. A discussion session on the potential of simulation modeling for foresight, and inspirational keynotes from senior government officials of Bangladesh and thought leaders on food system who highlighted the role foresight can play in assisting policymakers respond to the global public crisis. Recognizing the importance of effective multi-stakeholder engagement, participants discuss the value of the foresight approach in supporting such processes.
I think the whole process is very useful, bringing people together from the government, decision makers, to the private sectors, to farmers, bringing them all together under one umbrella so that they have the discussion, they understand each other, and they start the dialogue which is necessary for the journey of transformation going forward.
Foresight approach actually promotes a participatory approach, bringing in multi-stakeholders at one platform and trying to get knowledge and create knowledge from different views. And I think this is very good, because such approaches are required for if we want to make any interventions towards food system transformation in a very effective way.
Participants also shared their vision, how they see the practice of foresight evolving over the coming decade.
I think we need to keep going with the foresight exercise. Even in IFAD, we are now already looking at the foresight experience and see how we can build that in our policies, in our future financing strategies.
Day 3 of the workshop featured field trips to different sites of particular innovation and development of the food system around Dhaka. Using insights from food system issues in Bangladesh, these learning journeys help stimulate discussion on the future of food system and sharing of cross-country lessons and experiences. The insights gained from the workshop offered a number of participants new ideas to apply these approaches in their respective works.
At ISIMOD, we are already planning to do some action research on using foresight in governance, and so whatever the tools that we have learned, this is going to be very, very useful for us moving forward.
As a private sector, this kind of workshop is very necessary to participate for us, because we want to work with everywhere with the farmers and fruit producer, and understanding all this risk and learning from this workshop how to come out from this risk and see through foresight system that what would be our next action to do.
The workshop concluded with strong calls for regional foresight support hubs and a shared vision to support the Foresight4Food network in making foresight transformative.